Hi there everyone. I'm flying again today. It's in the middle of the week, but the weather conditions predictions was very favorable for flying. Taking off. And there Rudy also taking off. He's flying with me today. He's flying his Blizzard wing. Factory R motor, almost a full fuel tank. I took off with 10 liters. On my way, or our way, from Grasslands flying field, we passed Bill Harrop's flying field. There's a balloon flying field, but no balloons today. Place looks quite deserted. There in the distance you can see the valley where Barton's Folly is situated, where we're flying to. Beautiful area. Well, in those days this was big farms. Behind me Rustenburg. In front of me Krugersdorp. Coming closer to Barton's Folly, there you can see it there on the top of the copy. Very nice area. Weather conditions for flying today, exceptional well. Very nice. You can see it's a masonry fort that was built by the British. This Barton Folly was built in January 1901 by Lieutenant General G. Barton, which was under the command of the British forces stationed in this area. It was designed to separate the Boer commandos in this Brits area from the Witwatersrand. There you can see how nice preserved this fort is. Very nice. The location looks actually very good as well for the purpose of it. This area which I'm flying in at the moment is called the Hekpoort area. Hekpoort is about 10 kilometers to the north from here, if that much. Right here at the bottom is an old house as well that's called the Barton Manor. But also this area here is a campsite, guest house. You can come camping here and relax. A lot of bird watching. The area is actually very nice. There Rudy flies in front of me, enjoying the scenery. When I said I'm going to fly it this morning, he shouted out and said, "I'm flying with you." So yeah, and he's flying with me. Coming up over this blockhouse or fort, as the British called it. Remember, in those days this was big. In today's standards it's not so big, but it served its purpose. Well, I suppose so, in a certain way. Now this is the tar road, but in those days this would have been a gravel road coming from Rustenburg to Krugersdorp and the Brits area. And the Brits area mostly occupied by the Boers, and the Witwatersrand area where the gold was more by the British. And that's why the fighting was going on those years. The British wanted the gold, and this was the Boers' area. They stayed here, they occupied the land until gold was discovered, and the British decided they want part of it. So South Africa became a British colony because of gold. Nothing else. But anyhow, back to our flying. There you will see Rudy flying there in the distance, coming closer. He's also a well-known skydiver, base jumper, and also a wingsuit flyer. He likes his wingsuiting and base jumping and skydiving. Also very nice flying with him. Well, the old man and the young man flying together, enjoying it. Right, this Barton Folly, well, it's believed the name Barton Folly is believed to have originated from a few factors. Some suggested it was called a folly because it didn't fully succeed in its intended purpose, to completely prevent the Boers from moving around in this area. And others believe the name came across because the fort's design was unusual to the other blockhouses that was made out of corrugated iron later in this war. The Anglo-Boer War was also known as the Boer War or the Second Boer War, and was fought between the British Empire and the two Boer republics, the South African Republic and the Orange Free State, from 1899 to 1902. Christian de Wet, General Christian de Wet, he moved around in this area as well. He did a few escapes, battles. The English hated him. But anyhow, yeah, I'm flying through this area, and right below me you'll see there's a little dam wall, and it looks beautiful. You will see my prop, the tips are painted. If you remember when I was at the Drakensberg flying, I had a hard landing and one of my tips of my prop got damaged, so a friend of mine called Jan repaired my prop for me, and the regulations say if your propeller has been repaired, it has to be painted so that people would know. There you can see Hekpoort Dam flying back. We're not flying completely the same route as we flew to Barton's. We got some headwind, and I saw flying next to this ridge, the wind is better. Hekpoort Dam there on my left hand side. Pickenwood Golf Estate, very well known golf estate. Look how calm. You can see the water. It's like a mirror. Slightly clouds overhead makes the flying conditions ideal. Then also right across Pickenwood is also that other lookout point. I did a video of it as well. Flying back to grasslands, there you can see grasslands just there on the left. And this area here, the people build these low income little corrugated houses where they stay, just for interest's sake. No water, no electricity. There's grasslands, beautiful field in summer. In the winter is also a very nice field, but you can see everything is died because no water. But Rian from Apex wets the water or the lawn all the time, but it seems in vain. Motocross track there on the next to this road, coming over the runway, looking at the wind direction, making sure I land in the right direction. It's actually crucial to land in the right direction. Coming in for my landing, very comfortable. And at least I'm not screwing up this landing. And here comes Rudy. Also a nice landing on the ground. Please like and subscribe. There's more to come. There's our route which we flew. Almost 2 hours there and back. Enjoyed it very much.